I want to ask everyone a question. Have you ever traveled to Taiwan? If you have, did you chat with any locals? Have you ever asked them this question? Are Taiwanese people Chinese? If you did ask, how did they answer? But as far as I know, they would say, we are Taiwanese, especially the younger generation. I've compiled some official and fairly authoritative data to show everyone. Between 2023 and 2024, the Pew Research Center in the United States conducted a large-scale survey. They interviewed tens of thousands of adults in Taiwan. The survey results showed that 67% of Taiwanese people identified themselves as Taiwanese, only 3% considered themselves primarily Chinese, and 28% said they were Taiwanese but also Chinese at the same time. This proportion is probably quite surprising to many people on the mainland. We might think that since Taiwan and China share the same language and cultural identity, there shouldn't be such a divide, right? But the reality is just like that. An overwhelming majority of Taiwanese people are more inclined to identify as Taiwanese. What's even more interesting is that this sense of identity is closely related to age and political inclination. According to Pew's data, among young people under the age of 35, 83%, that is more than 80%, consider themselves purely Taiwanese. At the same time, those who say they are mainly Taiwanese are more likely to support the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP. Those who see themselves as both Taiwanese and Chinese, or mainly as Chinese, are more inclined to support the Kuomintang, KMT. It's not just about identity. Taiwanese people have also made their political stance very clear. According to the Mainland Affairs Council, or MAC for short, a poll by this council shows that 84.4% of respondents oppose Beijing's proposed one country, two systems model. At the same time, 82.5% reject China's claim that Taiwan is a part of China and has never been a country. In other words, more than 80% of people do not accept the one country, two systems concept, nor do they agree that Taiwan is a part of China or support the one China principle. Poll results show that over 80% of people already consider Taiwan to be its own country, and that being Taiwanese means being from Taiwan. So what does this mean? For many Taiwanese, it's not just about feeling culturally different from mainland China. They are also firmly committed to maintaining their independence politically and in terms of sovereignty. When they say they are Taiwanese, what lies behind that is a strong stance on major issues like national identity and future development. They are clearly expressing that they do not see themselves as belonging to China. According to a survey by the MAC, when asked which cross-strait relationship they prefer, over 85% of people support maintaining the status quo. Among them, some hope to keep things as they are forever, while others think the decision should be made in the future. This reflects that when it comes to dealing with mainland China, Taiwanese people are not simply choosing between the two extremes of unification or independence. Instead, they tend to prefer maintaining the status quo, holding a cautious yet firm middle ground position. In a MAC survey conducted this August, 66% of respondents believed that the Chinese Communist Party is increasing its infiltration of Taiwan. 72% thought that certain Taiwanese civil servants, teachers, and military personnel should not hold Chinese ID cards, and 67% supported strengthening the review process for mainland Chinese people coming to Taiwan for exchanges. These figures reveal a reality. Taiwanese people have very strong concerns about politics and security, and issues of identity are closely tied to national security and the defense of sovereignty.